And baby, now we got bad blood. Hey! Did you think we'd be fine? Till I got scars on my back from your knife, so don't. Hurry. Hi guys, it's Katie. Today I'm going to be doing my April favorites. First of all, my birthday month, yay! So hello to all my April babies, all my diamond babies out there. I'm an Aries. I was April 10th, so this is the month of Aries and Taurus. Not that I'm like super into astrological signs. Astrology? Whatever. I have several favorites for you guys this month. A lot of it is like makeup and beauty products, and then I have a few other miscellaneous things. So let's just dive right in. First off are some of the products that I'm wearing right now. They are from Makeup Forever, and my good friend Max, hi Max, works for Makeup Forever, and he was kind enough to hook me up with some of these goodies. So he's one of my favorites. You all need to go follow Max on Instagram. He's an amazing makeup artist. Max Bronner, MAXBRONNER. Go follow him on Insta. Tell him Katie said hi. Anyway, the first thing he gave me that I'm loving is this gloss I have on my lips right now. It is one of the Makeup Forever Artist Plexi-Glosses, and it is in the shade 500. Now in the tube, you can see that it looks very violet and very purple, but on the lip, I don't know if it's translating that well on camera, I hope. It's actually quite more, okay. It is quite a bit more sheer than I thought it would be just looking at it in the tube. I was kind of afraid of this just looking at it. I figured it would be better for girls or guys, for anybody with a darker skin tone. And I'm very pale, so I didn't think it would work on me, but I actually have been loving it. Now these Plexi-Glosses are really cool. They have like a really unique applicator wand that distributes a lot of product onto your lips, and they're quite a bit sticky, so if you're not into that, then that might turn you off, but they don't bug me at all. They like really last for a long time and leave a nice color on the lip, a nice kind of like stain, if you will, a little bit. Another Makeup Forever product that I'm loving is this eyeshadow palette. This one, okay, here's one thing though I will say, and I already talked to Max about this, I don't love that Makeup Forever doesn't have names really for their colors. Their color names are all like, you know, this is the 500, and then this palette has like just different shades, I-528, I-514, ME-512, but Max told me that's because, you know, it stands for like metallic or neutral or the different, they just get right to the business. They're not about like frills and cute foofy names like other companies are. That's not Makeup Forever's game. They are just true like artistry, and they just give it to you straight. Like these are the numbers for matte colors, for shimmery colors, for the, you know, so I can respect that. Their colors are like less memorable because of that, I guess you could say. But this palette here is a gorgeous neutral palette. There are 9 shades in this palette, and I love it. I'm wearing some of the shades today on my eyes. It doesn't necessarily look like anything to write home about, although let's be honest, we all love neutral palettes and write home about them. But then when you put it on your eyes, oh my gosh, it just like comes to life, and they're really easy to use. You don't have to put really any effort into it. To these gorgeous shimmery shades, I am wearing this one here in the middle all over my lid. You just slap that on, and the eyeshadow does the work for you. You don't have to do any of the work. And they're really long lasting. They don't crease. They're just gorgeous, gorgeous shades, and I've really been loving this so far. The only thing is it doesn't really have a transition shade in it. It doesn't have like a matte shade, but you either just don't use one or just borrow one from one of your other 900 palettes if you're like me and you have a million other products. Okay, the last Makeup Forever product that I'm obsessing over this month is the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo. I got mine in shade 1, I think, so it's the lighter of the two. It is a bronzer and highlight combo. I know that these have been talked about a lot. They've been out for a little while. Most people have the same consensus, which is that the highlight, which I'm wearing now, is amazing, and then the bronzer is just like, whatever. I will say that I pretty much agree. I mean, I do like the bronzer. It's actually what I'm wearing today, but I had a harder time like picking the product up with my brush. The bronzer just doesn't really want to come out very easily, I have found. But the highlight is gorgeous. It is very vibrant, yet it's not like too in your face. At least I don't think. So I've really been loving this. Again, thanks Maxi. Everyone go send him love. Now moving on to some more drugstore products, some really affordable things. I have this little guy. I have talked about this in a few videos before. This is an eyeshadow brush by e.l.f. It is called the Blending Eye Brush. This brush costs $1. $1. I have 4 of them, okay? Do the math. $4. This brush I use every single day of my life. I'm sorry that I'm waving it like a wand, but I just love it so much. You can see it has kind of a little dense dome-like bristles, and this is perfect for getting in the crease and applying a transition shade. I have one that I drew like a dark line around with a Sharpie, and I know that that's for like my dark shades, and this is for like my everyday neutral shades. I can't rave enough about this. You can get this at Target. Like literally go buy 5 of them because you're only out $5, and I promise you, you will use this every day. e.l.f. Another thing I've been loving from the drugstore is this mascara. It's by Revlon. I'm wearing it today. I will admit I've never really been, before I got super into YouTube, I've never really been much for like drugstore makeup or drugstore products, and mascara was certainly one of those. I was always like a Dior show girl. I had Lancome Hypnose Drama, Better Than Sex by Too Faced, you know, all of those. So my friend Lauren got a coupon for the Revlon mascaras, and this whole line was new. They have all the different color tops. There's like a blue, a green, a red, and the pink, and they all have different, you know, whatever, things that they're supposed to do for you. So I chose the pink one, which is the Ultra Volume. The brush is nice and fat. It almost reminds me of that Too Faced Better Than Sex. It's kind of like a nice full, voluminous, am I saying that word right? Kind of a brush, and it just leaves your lashes looking really full and long. I've really been loving it. I mean, it's kind of like, it's not too wet of a formula, it's not too dry of a formula, it's just right, and this guy's like $6, you know? So definitely check these out. Another lip product that I've been loving is this guy. This is from Urban Decay. It is the Matte Revolution lipstick in the shade Bad Blood. Now, sure, it may help that my favorite artist has a song also called Bad Blood. Sure, that may have swayed me towards it a little bit, but it's just a gorgeous shade, and I love the packaging of these Urban Decay Revolution lipsticks. Let me just show you a swatch. This is a really pretty, like rich, deep, like blood red, and it's really truly matte, and it's creamy, and it's long lasting, very comfortable to wear even though it's matte. And I'm telling you, like, this bullet is just so heavy and nice. Check these out. Last makeup product is this eyeshadow palette by Morphe. This is the oh so talked about 350 palette. Dun, da, da, da. It is a big old palette full of like warm shades pretty much. You have tons of transition shades, you have shimmers, you have oranges, you have all kinds of things. Now this is one that's talked about on Facebook, probably Facebook, I don't know, YouTube and Instagram like a lot. I know my girl Jaclyn Hill absolutely loves this palette, as does like every other YouTuber. So I kind of wanted it, you know, I kind of was intrigued by it, but I'm not typically one for super warm shadows. So I was like, okay, whatever. It's sold out online a lot of the time too, but again, the one and only Morphe store is in Burbank, and because I live in Orange County, like Burbank's not that far, I can go and get stuff, which is what I did. I picked this up at the actual store where they tend to have like plenty in stock. Although you can only buy 2 at a time because it's one of those coveted items. I digress. I first laid my eyes on this in person at Max's house, so shout out to Max again, and I got to actually play with the shades and swatch them, and I was like, okay, I kind of see what the hype is about, let's check it out. And I mean, you can see this is kind of a cheapy case. That's kind of Morphe though. I mean, not that they're cheapy, I don't want that to sound bad, but they're really affordable. So you're not gonna have like this amazing packaging or this amazing whatever, but you're gonna be getting some great products. These might not be the most long-lasting shadows in the world. I wouldn't wear this on my wedding day necessarily, but with the right primer and with the right, I mean, they're beautiful. They apply really well and they're great. And this is like $20 or something like that. 23, I'm not sure. I will link it below, but definitely I recommend Morphe in general and all of their palettes, and I really am loving this 350. So if you can get your hands on it, I highly recommend it. Now this wouldn't be a favorites video if I did not mention a perfume, because I probably have like an unhealthy obsession with scent and perfume, but this is what I've been wearing this month. This is by Replica and it's just the Rollerball. I have it in the scent Beach Walk. I will link the notes on the screen as I usually do. As the name implies, oh my gosh, I love it so much. Okay, as the name implies, it is a very summery, beachy scent. So it legit smells like sunscreen, sand, salt, like a day at the beach. You just have like this wave of like a vision in your head when you smell this, but let me just say this. Okay, so Bobbi Brown Beach is another very famous scent that is like a beachy scent, and I like it a lot, I do. However, to me, Bobbi Brown Beach smells literally like sunscreen. Like it's just like sunblock, beach, here you go. This one is much more wearable to me. It's a little bit softer and more feminine. It has like a little bit more of a floral vibe to it. And I just think it is so, so pretty. I think it has like pink peppercorn in it and like some other random flowers. I've been getting a lot of compliments on this. It is, oh, it's so, so good. They also have a candle in this. I'm sure, there I go with my luxury candle addiction. I'm sure it's like a $70 candle, but it smells amazing. Beach Walk Replica. So I think that's it for my product favorites. Now let's move on to a couple of random favorites, starting with music. So anybody who has spent any amount of time with me during this month knows that I cannot get enough of this song, and I've probably annoyed you as well, but sorry about it. My girls from Fifth Harmony, Work From Home. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, hold on. Try that again. So I used to watch X Factor, and I watched the season where the Fifth Harmony girls were on it and how like they became. So I definitely love them. I always have kind of like a special place for them. Their other album was amazing, and this song, like, tell me you don't want to dance to this song. So I'm just saying, I love that song, Work From Home by Fifth Harmony. And then, of course, what kind of female would I be if I did not talk about Lemonade by Beyonce? Like, holy cow. I mean, I don't even know where to begin with that. It's been causing quite the whirlwind of like conversation. It's very emotionally raw, and there's a lot of different kind of like, well, I guess there's not really that many twists and turns, but two songs that stand out to me as being like the not hating on guys for cheating ones would be Sandcastles, which, oh my God, that song and the emotion in that song. I told my friend, I was like, that song has me missing every boy that I've ever laid eyes on, I swear. Like, it just has you feeling a certain type of way, like going back in your mind. And then the last song on the album, besides Formation, which is All Night, and that song is like a cute, happy, yay song. But generally speaking, I am kind of more into the other ones right now. Like, obviously, Hold Up is amazing. I'm sure that's gonna be a single.
Let's imagine for a moment that you never made a name for yourself, a master wealth. They had you labeled as a king. From you lied to you, but y'all know we were made for each other, so I find you and hold you down. Missing say, hold up, they don't love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like
so like, obviously that's amazing. My other personal favorites are Don't Hurt Yourself featuring Jack White, which is a really cool collab, really cool kind of different sound for Beyonce. And then I love Sorry. Love it. But aside from obviously the music being amazing, the actual Lemonade film, the visual album, I think that's a really brilliant concept, and just visually it's incredible. All the costumes and the dances and just kind of everything, the whole message that goes into it. No matter who you are, I think you should at least watch it because it's pretty legit and it's Beyonce, so yeah. A book favorite of mine this month is this lovely guy here. This is Holly Madison's book called Down the Rabbit Hole, Curious Adventures and Cautionary Tales of a Former Playboy Bunny. Now, my friend Lauren let me borrow this book. I'm not even totally done with it yet, but it's really good. Like, Holly Madison knows how to tell a really good story, and it's really interesting. I used to watch that show, The Girls Next Door, and I never really like thought that much of it. I'm not some like major massive Holly Madison fan or Playboy fan or whatever. I mean, like, it's just a thing that happened in pop culture that I know of. But reading this is so intriguing. She tells you the story of like how she first came to LA, and what it was like, and when she first started going to the mansion, and like just revealing like the truths of what it's actually like to live there. And throughout the whole book, every chapter, she will do like a quote from like Through the Looking Glass, like the Alice in Wonderland story, and just kind of talk about that whole concept of falling down the rabbit hole and getting caught up in something. And I don't know, it's really entertaining. Like every chapter has me wanting to just keep reading. I know that on Audible, she actually narrates this herself, so the audiobook might be an awesome thing as well, but I have the physical copy, so I've just been reading it that way. The last favorite that I'm gonna mention this month is my hair. And not really my hair, but more so the fact that I finally got a haircut, and the person who cut my hair for me. Now it's in like kind of a messy ponytail today, so maybe that's not the best way to advertise it, but I met a wonderful girl named Amber. She works at Salon Rebel. I'll put it down below, in orange, in like the orange circle, and she is such a sweetheart. She's gorgeous. She looks like Gwen Stefani. And I met her at Disneyland at a bar at Trader Sam's, and we started chatting, and she was like, I do hair, and I was like, girl, you need to cut my hair. So she did. She cut like 7 inches off, and she gave me like layers, and I've just been able to do so much more with it. I say that as I'm rocking a ponytail, but you feel me. So she's awesome. If anybody's in the area, go check Amber out. Tell her Katie sent you. And yeah, that's really all I can think of for right now. I think I'm gonna go now. Oh, actually, okay, let's do TV favorites. I haven't been watching that much TV, and I might be like made fun of for this, but whatever. I have really been loving the show Cocktails with Khloe. It is like Khloe Kardashian's talk show on the Style Network or Oxygen. It's on like some random channel, but I just set my DVR to record it and then I watch it. I love her. I'm sorry. I have no shame in my Khloe Kardashian game. I think she's hilarious. I think she's beautiful. I think she tells it like it is, and I appreciate that she's so like open with things. She talks about like Lamar a lot and what's going on with that, and she just talks about all different kinds of subjects, like near and far and deep and not deep and everything. And she has a lot of fun guests on there. I was just watching one with Lance Bass, which was really cool. So just in general, if you haven't watched it, go ahead and dabble in Cocktails with Khloe. She always is rocking some like amazing outfit. They always have fun cocktails, and it's just a really entertaining show, I think. So, all right, now with that being said, I think that is my last favorite of the month. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're having a great month. I can't believe it's gonna be like summer before we know it, and then it'll be Christmas. And then it'll be like a whole new year all over again. So on that note, I hope you're having a great day, great night, whatever time of day it is for you guys, and I will talk to you very soon. Love you.